morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It's a Monday, drizzly morning, but I've not bothered with a coat because I'll just get too hot because it's actually really warm. The pups and I are heading off into the hills. I'm not really sure which direction I want to go in at this point. I've not decided. I think I might go straight up and see if I can take a slightly different route today. So this hill that I go up, it's all chalk. You see all the chalk there. Because we've had so much rain, you can see where it's just like created little chalky gullies all the way down the hill. We've come over into the woods. We're taking a slightly different route today, slightly longer route. And this route, it's just saying it's got forestry maintenance happening. So they're removing some of the trees, damaged trees, or trees that are too clumped together so that they can make room for younger, fresher, newer trees to come through. Right, we're going to go that way. Spring is so very nearly here. Got all the little bulbs coming up around the trees. And you can see how much rain we've had. Because, oh, the level of swampiness. I will insert some pictures actually, some video footage from Emma, and if we can find some pictures of other areas that are particularly affected by the amount of rain we've had, then I shall insert those as well. But it's been pretty bad again. We had, I think, I want to say 30 mil fall overnight, and we were already bogged, so the water had nowhere to go.
What do you get if you have loads of rain overnight and there is literally nowhere for it to go? Floating sheepies. Everywhere is flooded. Even the goats have had enough. What do you reckon, Ludo? Is it drier up there? Last night we had 27 mils of rain.
Yeah, so as you can see, it was pretty bad. Anyway, I want to show you this. So I was showing you the bulbs coming up. This place is fondly known as the Bluebell Woods around here. And you can see all of those. That's not grass. That's all the bluebells starting to come up. Wow. Now this is why we need to keep some deadwood around, because it makes an amazing habitat for all of this fungus. Look at that, all the way up the tree. Little platforms. Boop, boop. They've had some beastie machines through here. Oh, dogs. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Look at the size of the wheel ruts. Oh my goodness, let me put my boot in there and then just look at the size of the wheel rut. That's huge. That's like a mega machine. And I've got to try and find the safest way through. Oh, it makes an amazing noise. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, and there's a hole in my shoe, so I've now got a wet foot and I'm slowly sinking. Oh God, this was a bad move, Pip. Oh, I've lost my boot and there's no one to pull me out. Dogs! Oh, good Lord. Thanks, Blue, you're helping. You're gonna help me? Oh, wow. Wow. So, I have wet feet. That's a wet foot, that one there. Because there's actually, can you see, there's actually, look, a crack in my shoe. I meant to order new ones. See that crack? Oh well. I'm wet now. Okay, let's try and traverse this wild plains that I only came for a walk in the woods. Didn't expect it to be quite such an exhibition. No, exhibition. expedition is the word I'm looking for. Oh God, there's another one. We're going on a bear hunt. Can't go over it, can't go through it, can't go round it. Oh look, it's like they found a dam, like someone's made a dam over it. Oh God, why did I come this way? Okay, I might go that way. I mean, I can't really get much worse, but if I fall in it, I suppose I could. Okay, I'm gonna climb over the branches. Yep, it's pretty muddy. I'm balanced. Are you coming to help me, Blue? Look at you. Okay. Whoa, I was nearly in the mud then. Thank you, Blue. You're clearly concerned about my safety, which is very nice to know. The little beam. I wonder if I stand in that, will I sink? No. Oh, good. Right. Don't want any more of that. Oh, the thing is, now I seem to have lost the path. Do you think the path was where that went? And they've churned up the path. Oh, I don't. I'm lost now. I'm just going to have to follow the tracks. I kind of roughly know where I am because I've been here a lot. This is the woods that my boys used to enjoy coming to with me. We came here when I was a kid. It used to be a sculpture trail. But then I believe whoever was running the sculpture trail stopped running it, and they had to remove all the sculptures for insurance purposes because nobody was insured to have them there. If anyone hurt themselves on it, somebody had to be liable if they were going to sue, I suppose. So that's, at least that's what I heard. I don't know how true that is. But yeah. Okay, let's keep onward. There's some little dens been made. That's what we used to do with the boys when I was up here. But it does mean I'm hitting civilization again, or at least the normal path. Whoa! Oh God. Yep, here we go. I have found the path. Okay. I need to go and find someone to sit down and have my cup of tea and see what Mac has packed for my snack. Because he's very good at making me a cup of tea and packing me a snack. This is our usual picnic spot when my kids were little. It's called, well, we call it the Crater. But it is slowly filling in. I mean, there were the odd, I think there was a tree in the middle. There was a tree in the middle. But it's slowly filling up with mud and debris, and it's not going to be the Crater for very much longer, I don't think. It was huge when I was little, and I know I was small, but it was huge when I was little. And getting down those edges was quite treacherous. But now it's not that big at all, just in the time since my boys have grown up. And as this was my picnic spot of tradition, you see I've been rained on, look at that, I've got curtains going on. I'm going to sit on this log, tree stump, give the dogs a snack and see what yummies I've got. My thermos. Oh, actually my chocolate might have melted because my thermos was next to it. Look at that. Yummy, yummy, yummy. That'll keep me going. Now where have I put the dog treats? There we go. Puppies, sit, sit, sit. Maggie, sit. Blue, sit, sit. Gently. Gently. I'm about to get told off for eating a Kit Kat wrong. Oh, the sun is now beaming. Look how red these are. Some sort of fungus growing all over the tree. And it makes them, I know this looks orange here, but it's like a proper rusty red going on through the trees on the side where the light's coming. We've crossed over the road, we're finally out of the woods, and over there in the distance, that is the hill that I sometimes sit on and get those gorgeous views. It's very muddy and I don't want to slip, but they are pulling me. Whoa! Wait, 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 wait. Well, it's hard to kind of control them when you're sliding down the hill. I've got the lead under Blue's arm because it tends to stop him pulling, and Maggie will not pull so much when she's got this on because that automatically lifts her leg, so it just means it's a little bit safer for me coming down here. I would let them off, but I don't know this route, and I know there are sheep in one of these fields. I can't actually show you how steep this is, but it's pretty steep. It is actually, whoa, quite vertical. Oh my goodness. Could have picked a drier day, couldn't I? That there is the hill that I usually have my cup of tea on. And those there are the sheep that Kenzie was taking photos of last time we were up here. It's 12:20 and I'm rummaging in my wardrobe for tracksuit bottoms because that mud was just on another level. Right, I'm going to take that and I'm going to take that. And yeah, I'm back with my dogs, but I need to take them and Rocky out. I haven't done that job yet today. Normally I would just pick them up and go straight out, but I'm so covered in mud. And my waterproofs have had to go in the washing machine straight away because there was mud on the inside. So I'm going to go and have a shower, freshen up, and then go get Rocky and take these guys. And I'm only going to take them up to the common. I'm not going to go any further. I'm going to do some retrieval work, no, recall work with Rocky. So I'll take lots of treats with me for them and they can just have a run around there. They are going to get a bit muddy, but everywhere else is like a swamp. In fact, the dogs are licking the mud off my leg as I speak. Look at that. And yes, I have a second pair of Crocs because Emma put them in the washing machine and then in the tumble dryer and shrunk her Crocs. So these are my van Crocs. So I've gone from not having any Crocs to having 2 pairs of Crocs. I'm slowly being converted in it. I am trying to withstand it. You know, like, no, I'm not going to look at that. Sexy. But these are my van Crocs, you see. They're perfect for in my van. Oh, you're licking the mud off my hand. And it was really handy to have them in there because my boots were vile. I've ordered new boots because they got holes in. Right, I need a shower. Right, are we going to go for a walk, you three? Rocky, you got to leave that. That's got to go over your nose, buddy. Good boy. You can tell the water level is very high because the natural spring in the village is bubbling up. It seems such a waste. It all just goes straight down the drain. Good boy, do you want a drink? It's as fresh as it's going to get. I love watching the grains of sand moving. Go, go, go! Go play! Go play! Good boy! Oh, the water level is just so high. All the little waterways are completely flooded. I've pulled up in the car park and I'm waiting for Kenzie to come out. We're not at the school. He's asked me to meet him in Sainsbury's, so I pulled up at the car park in Sainsbury's. Whether or not he's got here or whether he's still walking, I don't know. But I'm quite happy to just sit and wait. I've just checked my step count. I've burned over 2,000 calories this morning. And I certainly haven't taken in 2,000 calories, I don't think. And I have done 21,000 steps, and it's 20 to 3. So that's a lot. I've done many miles today. And I'm looking forward to getting out of these muddy clothes, because these are now muddy, having a cup of tea, and doing my puzzle, I think, actually, and maybe being naughty and putting some of those calories back in my body and eating a bag of cheesy, crunchy Wotsits. Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? You kind of feel like you can justify eating bad stuff because you've done a lot of exercise. And then you don't lose any weight, do you? Because you're putting it all back on again. The whole bag is 500 and something. We'll have to see. Here he is. What is he eating? What is he eating? What are you eating? Oh, a bit of cookie. Thank you. Nice. Good day. I'm home and I've got a bunch of Brendan's birthday gifts there. It's his birthday on Wednesday. He's going to be 22 and I'm not having a tea shortage in my house. Yeah, that will probably do it. Oh my good lord, that's huge. Look, it's as tall as my knees. That'll do it. It's 3:30. I have hoovered, I have mopped, and I've made myself a cup of tea while I wait for the floors to dry. Very shortly I'm going to put my pyjamas on and I'm going to do my puzzle and refuse to do any more housework. I'm going to plant these up though while I'm out here waiting for the floors to dry. These bulbs that I found on my adventures today. And I'm going to put my nice Christmas stoneware cup is broken. So I'm going to put some soil in that and grow something in that. I think these are going to get quite tall. But I might go with the small ones in there and see how they do. And I can always transfer them if I need to as they get bigger. I've got a whole bunch of them potted up now into various pots. Got to make use of that mud. Shall I get you some more food? Have you eaten it all? I could get you a lettuce if you like. We'll save that till bedtime. Good girls. I've just rinsed the last bit of water from the mop down there as well. I'm still going around this puzzle in this strange way that I've never done a puzzle before. Kind of working from the outside, which I always do the outside first, but going outside all the way in, and then I'm finding bits of llama blankets or alpaca blankets. I think it's a llama actually. So it's coming together. It's just an unusual way for me to be doing a puzzle. It doesn't usually work this way. I've just put the geese to bed and I'm just sorting out a bit of laundry. It is 6:30 nearly, and it's cold out here. I just wanted to touch on something. I don't really know what to say, but I'm very aware today that 2 of my friends have had to bury their fathers, and it's really, the thought of losing either of my parents is probably my worst fear. It's up there with being buried alive. And I know we all come to the end of our lives at some point, and the older we get, I suppose the closer that time comes for us and for our loved ones. But yeah, it's really, I just think it's, I need to remind myself how blessed I am to have my family pretty much all intact. Apart from you know, the elder members of the family, like grandparents and what have you. And I lost 2 grandparents before I was even born. I only ever knew 2 grandparents, one from each side, because they did die young. One on each side died young when my parents were young. And then I think to my parents and how they coped losing a parent at such a young age, in their 20s. And I just have to remind myself, I think, how blessed I am that my parents, I've still got both my parents, and it's days like today when I know 2 of my friends are going through, and one was a step parent, but he was as good as a dad to her. You know, her dad, she lost her dad when she was younger, and you know, he took the role as her dad, and she was very close to him. So yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say really. I just want to have that acknowledged and just put it out there to the universe that I am grateful, I think, is what I'm trying to say. And that my heart is with those people today on that horrible, horrific time that they're having to go through. But I don't want to end on that sad note, so I need to move on from that. I'm going to go and watch the last 3 episodes of Manifest with my man, and then tomorrow Emma and the kids and Rob are all off to Harry Potter World, or the studios, or whatever it's called. So I'll be running Joseph's session with the sheep, and then I'll be milling around doing the housework and what have you. Excuse me. No school runs to do, nothing like that, so I should be able to just get on with work and get loads done tomorrow is my thinking. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna say my goodbyes and stop waffling. So thank you very much for watching, you lovely lot, and I'll see you all tomorrow.